Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. You know who it is. It's your favorite bearded duelist, Mr. Omar. Now I'm back here again with a very great deck profile. Now this deck has been featured plenty of times on my YouTube channel, but this time we got a new special guest that's going to be on this feature on the channel. We're doing something very special. We're doing Tenyi Swordsoul. Now, these are worm monsters that have the ability to control the field, control the board. We can bounce, we can remove, we can replenish. We also can recycle with this deck. So I want to bring that little note into play. Now, with further ado, come take a journey with Mr. Omar. We're going to take this spicy deck profile. It's going to be a budget build this time. And we're going to explore the new Tenyi support. Can you dig it? Let's get it. Let's go. Come join Mr. Omar on this deck profile. Now we're going to get ready to explore the deck profile. Now, in the monster lineup, I run 22 monsters. We're first going to start off with the Tenyi. Now we have the new Tenyi Swordsoul, Tenyi Spirit Swordsoul. This is a worm tuner level 4 with some great abilities. Now, as you can see, I run 2 copies of Swordsoul. Got to have 2. I thought about 3, but I didn't want to clog the deck. It's a great tuner, great replenisher. I run not 1, not 2, but 3 Ashuna. Self-explanatory. I want the run Sudana. I run 3 copies of the Adhara. The must-have 3-foot shooter to bounce any card that's on the field back to the opponent's hand just by banishing. Now we're going to get into the lifeblood. This is the Swordsoul part, which I run 11 Swordsoul monsters. So we have 3 Moyi for synchroing purposes, 3 Long Yuan. As you can see, our burner, we can burn for time, go for a game in time, doing that additional 1200, which was a beautiful thing, a lovely thing. We got 2 copies of Taya. Now, most people probably say, you don't run 3, no, you only need 2. It's a pretty good combo that I'm gonna show you at the end of this video, so if you stay tuned, I'm gonna show you a combo that really benefits with Taya. And last of the monsters, I run 3 Incredible Ecclesia. This is the tribute off chain block from infinite impermanence or targeting effects because you send to the graveyard and bring out a worm monster. Now I only run 11 spell cards. We have the new support, the Tenyi Field card. I only run 1 copy, as you can see. I run 1 Vessel of the Dragon Cycle. Might bump it up to 2, I'm not sure, but it's a great combo with the field card and this card directly from the deck to your hand. I have not 1, 2 copies of Heavenly Dragon Cycle. Great chain and quick play spell to tribute off the worm monster to get your effect to add a worm monster from deck to hand. I got 1 for 1 alternate art version, 1 Pot of Desires, and I have not 1, not 2, but I have 3 Soul Emergence, self-explanatory, and I have 2 Soul Sword Summit. This is the Monster Reborn version of the Soul Sword, which is very good. Plus, it can decrease your opponent, well, not your opponent, but your monster's level by 1 or increase, so it's definitely beneficial. This is the trap lineup. I'm running not one, but two copies of Infinite Impermanence. 3 Swordsoul Blackout. And you're probably wondering why you're running 3. I'm going to explain why I run 3. And a great combo. And I run 2 copies of Trap Tricks. Now you're probably saying, why run 3 Swordsoul Blackout? Because of Trap Tricks. And it's a nifty effect. If you activate this card, you can set one and banish one. But if you do understand, if you banish Swordsoul Blackout, you can produce a worm token level 4. So you kind of get what I'm saying? You get 2 triggers in one. You get to set one, and you also get the effect because the card is banished. Self-explanatory. And this is going to round off this deck profile. We have the extra deck, the Lifeblood, the new Tenyi Spirit. And I like this card because when you play this card, it has 3 specific effects that I like. It says the card cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effect. Your opponent cannot target this card with effects. This card can make a second attack during the battle phase. So I really enjoy and like that they actually gave us this card because you can definitely do an OTK double attacking for a 3K beater. We have the Soul Sword, Tenyi, one of my favorites, Stardust Dragon, because you can go into Synchro level 4, level 8's pretty easy, and what's not better than having some negation destruction power. I run the 2 Boxia. I run the 1 Lightning Punisher. I run the 1 Yazi. I run the Sovereign Quailing Longyuan. Great for banishing, great for burning your opponent for 1200. Must have. I run it at 1. Have the Xiaofang Yangzing. Good card. You have to have the must. Not 1, but 2 copies of Shishao. Negate and built-in rotor for the archetype of Soul Sword. So you can go get that Soul Sword merged or that Soul Sword card, either spell, trap, or monster. Really great card with the ability to negate. And to round off, we have our Shaman of the Tenyi. And now the 2 cards of Tenyi of the Monk. I like this in my beautiful OTS 18 colorful, ladies and gentlemen. Now, with that being said, that runs off the Tenyi Swordsoul deck. I definitely wanted to let you guys know that it was definitely a pleasure to bring you this deck profile. This deck is going to be explosive. This deck is going to be coming back. I've taken this deck first place back a few years ago, at least about a year or 2 ago. This deck, I'm glad that we got the new support because it's going to be explosive. Now, before I end this, I'm going to show you one quick combo of how this deck can explode. So stay tuned, let's watch, let's get it. We're going to get into the combo that I was telling you about. So we're going to start. I'm going to shuffle the deck. Draw my first 5 cards. We have Trap Trick, Soul Sword Emergence, Incredible Ecclesia, Soul Sword Longyuan, and Soul Sword Summit. I'm going to show you a brief combo. First thing I would like to do is I'll play Swordsoul Emergence. Just in case I can bait out Ash Blossom. If they don't stop me, then you kind of understand that this is going to be very beneficial. And I'll grab the Tenyi. Now my first thing I'm going to do I'm going to use the Long Yuan's effect. I'm going to send Tai to the graveyard. I'm going to generate a token, level 4 water type, but you can use the scapegoat as any token. I'm going to synchro. Burn my opponent for 1200 is the effect. So I've got Quailing. Now I have it normal summon. I'm going to do my special summon. I'm going to get the tire back. Normal summon the tire, banish the Long Yuan, generate token. Then I'm going to use the effect, synchro. I'm going to go for the Shishao. Using Shishao's effect, chain 1. Using Tai's effect, chain 2. So I'm going to add. I'm going to add the blackout. I'm going to banish the blackout so I can generate another token. And then I'm going to dump. And my main thing I want to dump is my Adhara, because when you banish Adhara, you can special summon Tenyi monster, because I can have the token. So I do everything for the purpose and the reason. With that being said, I'm going to use the effect banish because I have a non-effect monster on board. Special summon out level 4. Shibana for another level 8. And what I'll do, go for the 8. Go for the Tenyi Spirit. And I have 3 cards. And to make it easier, I have Trap Trick and I have Ecclesia. I'm going to set the Trap Trick. So even if my opponent, let's say in my turn, I'll chain on their turn, I'm going to do Trap Trick. I'm going to banish the Soul Sword to set the Swordsoul Blackout. Now, Trap Trick's effect, I have to banish the card. I banish the card and I get a token. So, in all-in-one, I got negate, can't be affected, and I burn. If you special summon or activate spell or trap card on the field, burn. So I just want to show you that nifty combo. It's a pretty good combo. They do something I don't like. You can negate, you can banish, burn, and you have a 2-pop by triggering off the token. So it's pretty nifty. Y'all check and test that combo. Tell me how you feel about it. Pretty nifty. So with that being said, I definitely enjoy bringing this deck profile. I hope that you come back in and holler at your boy, Mr. Omar. Like, share, most definitely subscribe. Y'all have a great day, and I'll be catching you again with Mr. Omar's content. Peace out.